reviewers, it's your girl Jess here, and today we're starting off again the third day of October for 31 days of Halloween, and we're starting off with half my face. I have already done my makeup, so I did my eyes and my eyebrows. Of course I put foundation and everything on, but I'm taking my makeup wipe and I'm just wiping off half of my face. So I tried to only do half, but I didn't do so great, so I got to wipe off the rest. So we want to start with a clean face because I'm going to be putting liquid latex all over the bottom of my face. So we're just cleaning that off, make sure it's all clean. Alright, so I have my paper plate and my liquid latex. I have toilet paper. Yes, we're using toilet paper today, you guys. It's going to be, that stink of the freaking liquid latex. Like I said, it stinks like dirty punani, you guys. It stinks really bad. But it goes away once it dries. So I'm taking my handy dandy disposable sponge here, and I'm just taking that liquid latex and dabbing it all over my mouth, not on top of the lips. Do not put it on top of your lips. You don't want that at all because we're going to be cutting that area. So just dabbing it all over, and I put a layer of the toilet paper on, and then I put another layer of the liquid latex on top. I took my blow dryer on low, and I'm drying it off, and I did that about 3 to 4 times. So if you can see here that I dried it, I put on another layer, put some liquid latex on, drying it again, putting on another layer, liquid latex, layer, dry it, liquid latex, layer, dry it. It's a pattern, you guys. Let's get it done. So that's what we're doing. So I got that nice and set. The next thing I'm going to start doing is I'm going to take cotton balls and I am going to unravel them. You're going to see right now. So I'm going to take the cotton ball and I'm going to unravel them to get it nice, you know, get that long cotton. Yeah, you see that? That's what I want. I'm going to put some liquid latex on my face and put this cotton right on top. Now this is going to get very sticky and it's going to get everywhere, so be prepared. It gets everywhere. So I put liquid latex down and I'm going to put the cotton balls right on top, and then I'm going to take the liquid latex and I'm going to try to dab it all over the cotton. This is creating my base and like my fake skin on my mouth. And it's everywhere. Look at it. It's just, it just starts getting sticky and the cotton hairs get everywhere and it's like sticky to your fingers and sticky everywhere. So once you got the liquid latex all over the cotton, you want to dry it off. And I think I go back in again with another layer of liquid latex to get it all secure. You know, you want to get it nice and pat it down because this is going to be our raggedy area for our skin. And we're going to rip it open and everything. So I'm drying it off again. You always want to make sure it's dry. I start tapping it and feeling it. Once you feel that it's getting nice and like rubbery and kind of hard, you know that it's done. And plus the liquid latex goes on white and it dries clear. So you know it's dry by that time. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way caramel foundation. But first, I thought I was going to, you know, color correct it with my red. But then I was like, nah, it's all white. So it'll probably look fine. So I just took my beauty sponge and my regular foundation. And I just start dabbing it all over the place there. And we're just putting the foundation all over the top of this face piece to make it look like your skin. We want it to look raggedy and crazy because we're gonna open the mouth up and we want it to look all messed up. So we're putting the foundation all over the place, but my foundation wasn't really looking like my face because it was too white. So I started taking my ColourPop concealer, the dark concealer. I got like a dark 50 and I just dabbed some on there and I just started blending it in with the foundation just so I could get it blended out. I wanted it to look like my skin color. So I'm just dabbing that in. Then I go in with my, see, I'm still going in with that concealer because it just did not, it was looking like yellow and very light. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. It doesn't look that bad, but for me, when I was doing it, I didn't like how it looked. So I was just trying to blend it all out so it can look like my skin. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just trying to blend this all in to look like my skin. Dang, I did this for a minute. Like, I'm trying to get the crevices and everything. This took me about an hour to do this makeup look. So this look took a little bit of time. Not like yesterday's look that only took me about 30 minutes. I really put some effort into this one. And I'm just dabbing it all in, trying to get it satisfied to my color I want. It's not happening. Took me forever. This is a lot of speed through, you guys. If you're gonna try this at home, just know it's gonna take you about an hour or two to do this. So next, what I'm gonna do, I'm looking for, right now, I think I'm looking for my scissors. Scissors? Am I looking for scissors? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm looking. Oop. I found them. Scissors. I got my scissors. Be very careful, you guys, doing this. Very careful. You can stab your freaking lip. You can cause some damage. So when you're doing this, I try to poke a little hole because my scissors are very sharp. But that was not happening. So I had to like very carefully lift and pinch a spot, grab it in, and like cut the sides. So you got to be very careful doing this. Please, nobody hurt yourself when you're doing this. You want to take your time. I have very sharp scissors. These are like my eyebrow scissors, so they're like really pointy and sharp. I did stab the side of my lip a couple times. I'm not gonna even freaking lie. So all I'm doing is I'm cutting out where I want like the mouthpiece to be and that extra skin to hang over. And I'm not just cutting a straight line. I'm cutting like extra skin. So I'm gonna make it the hole a little bit bigger. Because I noticed once I started pulling it, it started to come off my face a little bit. And I had to put more liquid latex to glue it back onto my face because it started coming off of my face. So I had to stop pulling on it. So you don't want to pull like I'm doing here. You just want to carefully just cut it all out how big you want it. I end up cutting it. As you can see, I'll start cutting it. And there we go. I'm cutting a bigger hole. Make it bigger. You know, you don't want it straight. Don't make it look straight. You want it, your skin never cuts in a straight line unless you're like this freaking doctor getting it done. No, we are doing some messed up shit here. You want it raggedy. You want it looking crazy. Cut it all crazy looking. Just make a nice big hole. Cut up. Give it that nice mouth ripped look effect. And plus, I'm trying to give myself enough space because I'm going to make holes on the top and the bottom so I could run the rope through it. So I was giving myself enough space for that. And also, be careful doing this because you can cut off a lip. I got this on fast mode. I am not doing this that fast, you guys, okay? I put this on fast for you guys because I didn't want you to sit here for an hour watching me freaking cut my lips. Alright, so we got it nice and cut open. It looks so pretty. We're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Fantasy palettes, you guys. These are the palettes of the year. Every year they come out with these palettes. You can find them at any store, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, anywhere, literally anywhere. Wet n Wild does these great costume makeup palettes, and I'm going to go in with the mahogany color and the dark brown. And I'm going to take those two colors right in the mouth. We want it to look bloody, dead skin, raw, and just ugly looking. And I'm spreading it all over the skin area. You want your skin to look all messed up, because you know, if you cut yourself in real life like that, it'll look gross and it'll be all over the place. I got my Wet n Wild black fantasy palette. Well, it's not a fantasy palette, but it's one of the fantasy makers, and it's in black, and I'm going in there with black. We're looking at making look at that. Look, it looks disgusting all over the place. I'm dabbing it all over the skin, up, making the skin look horrible. I wanted to go up a little bit, so I took my scissors again, very carefully. Oh, actually, no, I'm taking my scissors right now, and I'm making the holes. Now, I made this so thick with the latex and the cotton that it was really hard for me to make these holes. So I started like stabbing the scissors through, and which was really bad because I almost peeled the face off. You see how it's coming off on my nose on the top? I had to re-glue that part, but I started making the holes. I found a way to do it and like stab my scissors through and then open my scissors a little bit to open up the holes. So I'm making holes on the top for the strings to go through, and I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom. Be very careful that you don't stab your lips or your face. This, you see, I almost stabbed my, you see, I stabbed my lip a couple times. You can see it in this video, but I do this kind of stuff so many times that it just doesn't bother me anymore. I don't even flinch. So we got all the holes made, and I'm just covering up that white that I see there with the black and that mahogany color, and just making the skin look dead almost and disgusting. Covering up the whole lip. Everywhere is getting covered. You're not going to really see it after a while, but yeah. So I got my hemp rope here. I bought this hemp rope at Walmart for $4. And let me tell you something. It stunk like cow shit. I don't know why. It just stunk like cow shit. I couldn't take the smell. Like everything stunk. Like the liquid latex. Now this damn hemp rope. It was like they like soaked it in cow shit. And it was so thick I had to unravel it to get like thinner pieces, and then it kept on unraveling, as you can see here. It took me for freaking ever to get this rope through every freaking hole. Like, I couldn't take it. I started taking the scissors, trying to poke it through. Couldn't poke it through. Next time I'm gonna buy one of those fat needles for like sewing or whatever, for knitting. Those knitting needles I needed a knitting needle, tied it to the end of the rope, and just poke it right through and just sewn it through. Because what I did here was horrible. I ended up ripping some of my skin, the fake skin that I made with the latex. It was too thick. It was kept on unraveling. It stunk like cow shit. Oh, so many issues. So many freaking issues. But yeah. This is what we go for Halloween costumes. Because it's my favorite time of the year. Look at that. I was having such a hard time putting this freaking hemp rope through. And I'm trying to get it, like, perfect. Ugh, my God. At the end, it was worth it, but it's just the process was a pain in the ass. This. I kept on having to pull it through. I felt like I was tying up a new pair of sneakers, man. It was horrible. Now I'm going to try it again. And I keep on going so close to my mirror because I couldn't see where I poked the holes through. And, of course, they weren't big enough. So I had to go so close to my dang mirror that was there. Sorry that you can't see me, like, poking holes through and stuff. But you get the concept. I'm trying to thread it in and out, in and out, in and out. You see me twisting it back up because it kept on unraveling. And the thing is that I'm standing in Walmart in the string section, and I'm like, I need some rope, but not thick rope. I need like a thin rope. And then I saw this thin rope, but it looked kind of not like this one, how I want it like to look, like hay looking. It was like, I don't know, it was like plain and fancy looking. I wanted it raggedy and nasty looking like this one. And this was the only one they had. And I was like, all right, I could probably work with this. And I thought wrong. Because not only did it stunk like cow shit, it was too thick. It kept on unraveling. And if I unraveled it to the very last piece, it was too thin that it kept on breaking apart. So I was just having a dilemma there. And I bet you anything, if I went into Michael's or another craft store and I went to like the garden section, I would have found that perfect thin type of rope like this that I wanted. But I'm lazy. And Walmart's close. And it's my favorite place to go. Because I like to look around the store. But anyways, this did look good, you guys. See, it's coming out good. With a little patience, I got through. This last one that I'm doing, though, I broke the skin. So, you're going to see me trying to, like, stick it there with some fake blood in a minute. But I just stuck it there. If I was using this like for something else, I would have definitely fixed it with like the adhesive and everything. But this is just a quick tutorial. Right after I did this video, I took it right off. So no need to be perfect. There we go. Look at that. It looked good though. See up there on the top corner, that's where the skin broke. So it's not gonna really stay on good. So I just cut it on the top there. I was going to tie a knot, but it took me so long to thread it through that I was like, F this. And I just cut it. I said, forget the knot. We're cutting it. And we're calling it a done deal. See, I was going to knot it. Oop, skin broke. Saw that? It just broke right off. So we're cutting it. Oh, and it keeps on coming out. Cut it right off. And we're going to cut the other side. See, and I'm just trying to leave it there and stick it on. Trying to put the flap of skin over it so it can hold it in there. Yep. I done fucked up. Cut this side. Alright. That took me so long to do. That was probably about 30 to 40 minutes of hard work right there. Hard work. But it looks good. Now I'm taking my fake blood. This is like a gel type blood. So it's a little bit thicker. So when you put it on, it just stays put. So I'm taking my little makeup brush and I'm just dabbing that all inside and around the lips. I want it to look gushy and bloody, so I'm putting it all over the holes. Each hole gets one. Some string, of course, because you're putting it through their lips, so of course you're gonna have a track of blood going through that rope. So the rope gets inside everywhere. I dabbed it on the sides. You know, just making it look good. Because if this happens to you, you would have blood everywhere. Everywhere. So I went a little bit crazy, you know, with the blood. I did. I liked how it looked. So I got that going. So then I saw this spray blood and I thought it was cool. So, but it wasn't what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna spackle when I sprayed it. It didn't. It like sprayed like, you see that? It sprayed like in a straight line. So then I just decided, let me just spray it where I want it to just run down. And it started leaking everywhere. And I just started spraying it all over the place. It got in my mouth. And I sprayed it, of course, down onto my neck. Because if this was real, you know, you would have blood going down. Took my little sponge, started dabbing it all over the place, putting it on my neck. Gotta make it look good and realistic as possible. Look at that. Hear nothing, say nothing, see nothing. Yeah, mouth sewn shut. This look came out great, but took forever. A lot of trial and error. Maybe next year I'll do it way much better now that I see. I do these things so I could, next year try them and make them 10 times better for you guys. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my page. Please give it a thumbs up. Press the notification button so you know when my videos come out. I got one every day of October. 31 days of Halloween, you guys. Look at that. Doesn't it look so good? Freaky. Yes. Follow me on Instagram, you guys, at Mythical Reviews. Again, thank you for watching me. As always, I love you. Leave nice comments. Let me know what you want to see next. I don't know. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I got maybe half of the month done. But love you guys. Thank you for watching.